Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you said, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. Gotta believe you. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, Rufus boy, Rufus boy, Rufus boy, caught up in my.
Alright, so you guys know I'm gonna be talking about this hair, right? Okay. But can we get into it, okay? So once again, my stylist, Faye, Miss Black Italy, has done it again with her amazing talent and her skills. She has hooked me up. I've sent this hair from WowAfrican. It's Water Wave. I have a hard time saying that together. Water Wave. Brazilian, virgin, curly bundles, right? And when I first opened the package and I saw those curly bundles, I got a little nervous. Anybody who's familiar with curly hair knows it's a lot different than your Italian yaki straights or any of your straights at all, okay? It takes a lot more love because curly hair is love, okay? Okay, you can't just slap products on her. You have to love her. You have to caress her. You have to show her it's okay. She doesn't have to go this way today. She can go that way. And you know what? Maybe she doesn't want to go that way. Maybe she wants to go both ways at the same time. You have to massage trust. So yeah, so that is what Faith did. And shout out to Shades of Beauty, owned by Miss Angie out in Chesapeake in Virginia, because they're going to Atlanta to the Barnum Brothers show, and they're gonna show out and show off and compete, and it's gonna be on BET, and I can't wait to see it televised. So let me go ahead and go over the specs real quick so I can get into how I feel about this hair. I was sent 3 bundles and 1 closure. The closure was 14 inches. The bundles were 16, 18, and 20. The package is labeled WB45, I believe, on WowAfrican's website. When I said before, you know, I get a little nervous with curly hair. I love curly hair. I don't know what it is. I'll be on Instagram liking girls with curly hair pictures all daggone day long. But when it comes to me actually wearing it, I get a little nervous, you know. But that was before I knew, you know, all the complexities and the intricacies and other C's. So, right off the bat, she bleached my closure for me. She said, baby, no, you don't touch it, okay? We not doing that no more. And she saved my closure. Cause I had so much stuff going on. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good. And plus I had to catch up and making videos, and the house was, you know, and the baby and all that stuff. So by the time I actually went to my appointment, I looked down, I was like, ooh, I was supposed to, you know, bleach my closure, but I forgot. And she said, don't worry about it, I'll do it. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Faith. And she slayed my, okay. She bleached my closure. And she hooked my closure up. So right after installing, I noticed that she had sprayed the hair with water, and she used some kind of like a leave-in cream. It was from Garnier, and I meant to look at what she was using so I could go out to the store and buy it, but I didn't, and I forgot about it. So what I have been doing is I have been just using some water, and I'm using this True by Made Beautiful, and I got a video on this coming soon. This stuff is the truth. I love this stuff. This stuff is great for natural hair, curly hair, actually any kind of hair, but really, really good for curly hair. I mean, and it's a good detangler. So I use just a little small amount of this, and I use just a little bit of this cheap softy stuff that I got from the Dollar General for like 79 cents. I don't even know how much it cost online. Because she did a little bit of snipping, and you know, when you snip, you always have to add moisture back so the curl can pop again. So I just dampen it a bit, and it's long, girl. Dampen it. a real small amount. You don't need a lot. And then just a little bit of argan oil. And I put that on my hair. And then I just use a fake diamond brush. Girl, be careful with the fake diamond brushes. And that way, and the curls will pop right back. Boom. Pop. Shaping is key because you don't want to be overwhelmed by your hair. I say the bigger the better, but it does take some getting used to. Like I found myself doing this when I was in the bathroom, just trying to make it a little bit more bigger and noticing some areas where I might want to maybe snip it just a little tiny bit, like not a lot, because you don't want to lose that boom factor when you walk in the room, like psh, bam, belly come in first, hair second, boo. I'm actually really excited to try some natural styles on this hair too, like maybe a braid out. You know what I mean? But I also love the curl. I love it just the way it is, and I don't want to change a thing. When I go to sleep at night, I just make 2 big plaits on the side of my head, and then I pin those up, and then I put on my bonnet, and I keep it moving. It is a very nice cushion. It's so soft for your neck. You like got a built-in tool. What can't curly hair do? So that's it. I love it. I wish I could wear this hair for the rest of the summer, because it's just like, oh, you gotta do nothing. Well, that's not true. But I'm gonna do some videos on this. And then I might even do some color. I know traditionally you're supposed to color the hair before you install it, because you don't want to damage your natural hair underneath. That's what these protective styles are all about. They're about protecting your natural hair and having a nice environment for it to grow and not be messed with, hand and hair disease and all that and whatnot. But I might add some highlights. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, all the information for this hair is gonna be in the description box below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching.